Top 5 tips and tricks to bluffing. Learn to bluff like a pro.
Okay. So it's not great. There are not really, maybe there are. There are not like clear tips and tricks to me. To make the bluff, you just have to make the bet, and then you did it. But I think there are things that beginners to even intermediate players don't understand about bluffing, that I will just talk about kind of free form. So a lot of people think that bluffing is kind of an optional part of the game, which is technically true. You don't have to bluff if you don't want to. But it's important to look beyond the exact situation that you're in. So let's say hypothetically, I'm on the river, I have a terrible hand, and I'm deciding whether to bet or not. A lot of people, I would say most people err towards not bluffing. Some people, personality wise, they love to bluff, and right away they just go for it all the time. Most people, I think, shy away from bluffs, and it's kind of it's due to loss aversion, being a stronger force than the excitement of winning. So you're there on the river. If I bluff and get called, I've lost. If I just check and don't bluff, I can't lose anymore. I'm not going to win the pot, but I can't lose anymore. And so a lot of people sit there and they think, they shy away from it. And they either justify it to themselves either incorrectly or correctly, that, what, if I bet here, there's $50 in the pot. If I bet $50, I think he's going to call more than half the time. So it's not a profitable bluff. And that's, if that's true, then don't bluff. But there are a lot of spots where people will say like, okay, well, I think it's going to be close. I'm not sure if it's a good or a bad bluff. So I don't want to make it. I'm not going to make it. And the consequence of that is when you're playing against anybody decent and you're never bluffing, if your approach is just, I'm going to play good hands, I'm going to get money in with good hands. Against bad players, that is a pretty reasonable strategy and can make some money, starting with a very tight pre-flop range and just building big pots with big hands and just bowing out when you don't have a big hand. You can do a lot better than that if you selectively bluff and like take advantage of opportunities to steal the pot, but you can win that way. However, against half decent players, what you're not seeing is all the money you're going to lose out on when you have a good hand. Because if you're playing in my game and I see you miss 7 bluffs, I've seen you bet the river 8 times, and every time you've rolled over a winner. Well, now when you check raise the turn and want to play a huge pot and I have top pair, I'm just folding. I know you're not bluffing enough, and you have a better hand than top pair when you're raising. So you're not getting more of my money. So when you're considering the expected value of bluffing in this individual spot, you do need to think about, if you're playing with players that are decent, you need to think about the future of playing with them and the expected value you're going to miss out on if you are entirely predictable. You need to be unpredictable at the poker table if you're going to be playing against players that are decent hand readers and are paying any attention. So bluffing is, at any kind of intermediate level or higher, an essential part of the game and needs to be a part of your strategy.